let me just say that I know some good brothers and sisters who support Umar Johnson. Ever since the school initiative was introduced, I've been a very vocal supporter. Um, the idea that in the black community, we would begin to embark on the creation of institutions that can represent the Pan African ideals that are so badly needed, right? We have a version of that here in the Bahamas. As I mentioned in a previous video, there's a school here called the Kefren Institute, you know, and they represent Pan African ideals. Okay, they have a program where the kids can have a rite of passage. They have a program in which the kids can learn Black conscious history, in particular, history about the continent, you know. And so, this idea of a Black conscious school, to me, was always a part of the evolution. I don't like to use the term evolution, but it's a part of the advancement of our ideals, our philosophy. Okay. And so, against this backdrop, I have to give to my people a revelation that I must confess was not easy for me to digest. I must confess that I didn't really want to make this video because, as I said, I know a few individuals who are some very good um, activists, right? They are a very important element in the black community locally, and some of them are involved in, um, they are curators of museums, they are poets, they are artists and artisans who support Umar Johnson. Uh, he was here recently in the Bahamas, right? And so I don't want to take you too far down the track, but there's a revelation that has come out from Anti-Afro Svengalis. Now, Anti-Afro Svengalis is a page that is hosted on YouTube by a sister. I'm not sure what her real name is, but the sister from Anti-Afro Svengalis has basically released some information which she is purporting to be public legal records, which are accessible under the, I guess, the Freedom of Information Act. I'm not sure, but apparently in various districts, people can search by name and find out if these people have any criminal past, any matters before the court, so on and so forth. Okay, anti-Afro Svengalis uh, used Umar Johnson's real name, which is Jermaine Shoemake. I should say his former name, Jermaine Shoemake. And basically, what he did, or what Anti-Afro Svengalis has done, is read a list of offenses which she is claiming are Umar Johnson's current legal predicament. She is saying that these charges over the past 6, 7 years were Umar Johnson's list of legal contentions that were taking place unbeknownst to the rest of the world. Okay. Now, the charges that she read off, the charges that she listed, um, I must say, they kind of took me off my square to an extent. I was surprised as a supporter. I did not know that this was taking place, and I would like to just bring this to my subscribers. Um, Umar Johnson is being charged with possession of cocaine, shoplifting, um, a matter related to a child, which I think was child endangerment, something of that nature. Um, and I think there was a few other charges that I think a few DUIs, you know. But basically, this person went into Umar Johnson's public record and was discovering various legal offenses that kind of were a contradiction to the cause that he has been fighting for the last 10 years, which is the creation of a school. Now, it's difficult for a person to actually um, manage an institution while also grappling with a cocaine problem. This is not to say that any of these charges that Anti-Afro Svengali has revealed are actually the truth. Okay, this is the allegation that is being released. We all know that when people embark on a mission, there will be detractors, right? So I would say, as a person who is usually a well wisher of the cause that Umar Johnson is undertaking, I would say before I rise to condemnation, I would like to know all of the facts. People, can you let me know if any of you have actually verified these claims that are coming out? This would severely jeopardize the initiative of the Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Institute. All right, people, I would not like to see that be the case. But if we do find out that this is the case, if we do find out that our brother was involved in these various illicit acts, um, I would say that he needs to report to the people and let us know what you are grappling with. Because if these kind of situations are taking place, that would severely damage your credibility as a person who wants to create an institution, especially an institution for young boys and young girls. I would hope that this is not the case. To my people here in the Bahamas, those who I would have mentioned in the beginning of this video, I would hope that I did not communicate what I did in a way that was malicious or petty. But people, let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Let me know if any of you have heard this. I'm just recently made aware of this situation. It's a developing matter which has just reached my desk. Let me know your thoughts. One love.